Hey there you guys, it is me, RandomJosh, and I'm back again with another Random Monday video. And today, we're basically going to be talking about some tips, some hints, some tricks, to prepare you guys for summer in the city. Now, of course, I am going to be attending Summer in the City this coming weekend. I'm super excited. It's always such like a fun event, and like there are so many people that go that I'm just like in love with. And I've made so many friends from like previous years, so being able to just like have this little event to hang out with people that, you know, come far and wide from different places in the world. It's really fun. So yeah, I understand that probably you all may not be going, but if you are, hopefully I will see you there. And yeah, we're just going to be talking about some generic tips and tricks. So I think something that is probably really important is to just have something such as like a portable charger with you. It sounds really silly, but like I don't know what everyone else's phone's battery life is like, but I know mine, especially if I'm using it a lot, which at an event like this, you know, you tend to want to take pictures, you tend to want to like chat with people, maybe take videos on your phone. So just having that portable charger there to allow yourself to ensure that like if you do need your phone in an emergency, or you know, you bump into someone that you really want to take a picture with, that you can actually get that picture. Because there's nothing worse than, you know, your phone dying halfway through an event like this. So I will be taking my own portable charger with me for sure. Yeah, another good little trick is also just to ensure that you're bringing yourself, you know, like a water bottle or something like that, so you can keep yourself hydrated. These events are very full on. Not gonna lie, it is very intense to be walking around all day long and to be like around a lot of people. It's really like crazy. It's hard to explain, but it is something that you do need to ensure, because hydration is key. And you know, these places do get very hot, stuffy, there's a lot of people that attend. Yeah, you've just got to prepare yourself for that kind of stuff. So yeah, just making sure that you've got yourself a nice water bottle or some kind of form of hydration, key. So another little tip, I kind of briefly mentioned it earlier, but events such as these are, you know, made for networking, made to like connect and bring together like a lot of different people. So if you know, try and make friends basically. I know that is easier said than done. I'm the worst kind of person to be, you know, making friends. But I push myself and I challenge myself to do things like that, because it's an important thing to do, networking, and, you know, introduce yourself to new people, because it's an important life skill really. And I do understand that it's nerve-wracking. There's certain people that I'm like, but you know, I always go to events like this on my own, and that kind of forces me to have to mingle with other people. And I mean, luckily I do know some people from, you know, online, and I think that's a really good place to start actually, is talking online, going on Twitter, Facebook, any kind of social media, and finding some different people that are like you, who are perhaps going to Summer in the City and get talking with them, kind of build up a little bit of a connection, and then you get to go to these events and then you get to meet them and you have someone there that you've already kind of got a bond with, and maybe they've got other friends or they've also made other connections, so that like you kind of intermingle with like a lot of different groups, which is pretty much like how I managed through the past couple of years. So I have, you know, a lot of different like friend groups who are attending Summer in the City, so I have different people who I can kind of like go off to and just like catch up with, have a see how they're doing, and yeah, obviously you want to keep your own me time as well, so doing what you want to do rather than what, let's say, the group wants to do, because obviously Summer in the City is a very big kind of networking event, but there's also some parts of it which are like the panel discussions, and you want to make sure that you're kind of, if you're interested in them, go to the ones that you're interested in, because they can be really helpful, and especially to someone who is new to the YouTube game, or even, you know, you've been on YouTube for a while now, like me. I've been here for a little while, and I still enjoy going to them because you never stop learning new stuff. Like, everyone has their own unique inputs and ways of thinking and going about different things, so being able to go to these panels is like really important. But yeah, so just make sure that you're, you know, doing what you want to do, and you know, that sometimes does include maybe not abandoning a group, but like taking your own time away from a certain group of people and enjoying the event to the basically maximum. I'd also say that something very important to really think about is when, obviously this event has a lot of like bigger creators who a lot of you guys may be fans of, and even the smaller ones which you guys are really like big fans of, which I've noticed. Do not be afraid. If you see them walking about, there's a high chance that they're, you know, pretty much expecting to kind of not necessarily be bombarded, so maybe be a little bit more subtle, but they are expecting people to come up and have little chats with them, and that's, you know, 100% fine. Even if people want to come up and have a talk with me, 100% fine. Like, I enjoy it when people do that, actually. I love it when people come up and just, you know, say, by the way, I've seen your videos, you know, keep doing what you're doing. That's a nice way of like approaching someone. So maybe like focus more on like how you approach someone, to just not approaching them at all, because you don't want to miss out on an opportunity as, you know, getting to see someone that you really like enjoy seeing on YouTube. So yeah, just making sure that you're, again, maximizing your experience when going to an event such as this. So another tip is just to bring food with you, snacks, lunch, all of that good stuff, because, well, multiple reasons really. You know, first of all, the Excel Centre is not the cheapest of places, and if you are like myself and, you know, money may be, you know, you may have a little bit of money, but like, I don't really want to be spending ridiculous amounts on a lunch. Maybe treat myself once or twice, but I'd much rather spend, you know, £3 on a Disco meal deal or something like that. So yeah, you just want to make sure that you've got some food on you at all times, just because you never know when you're going to kind of start feeling a little bit peckish. Again, because this is like a very intense, on your feet all day long kind of event. You will want to make sure that you've got the energy, so keeping yourself going and being able to do all of the fun things. You want to just make sure that you've got some snacks with you. So yeah, I tend to go for a little quick trip to Tesco's or some kind of supermarket beforehand, just to pick up a few like little bits that I can just easily stuff in my bag and, you know, keep them on me while I'm wandering around. And then when I get like a free minute or something, just quickly, you know, have a little snack and then continue on with my day. So yeah, I think just making sure, so I think hydration and, you know, food, there's like two really key things to, you know, ensure that you are staying in the best possible, you know, mindset in the best possible way so that you are enjoying the event. Because the last thing you want to do is, you know, starve yourself or dehydrate yourself in an event like this, because obviously there are first aiders there who would happily help and assist you, but it would also, you know, ruin your event, and you don't want to, you're going because you want to have a good time. So yeah, you've got to try and make sure that you're going to have that good time. So yeah, also another thing is just making sure that you are fully aware of traveling, how best, you know, to get there, how best to get back from there, because obviously a lot of people will be staying in hotels. I myself this year, for the first time ever, I'm actually going to be staying in a hotel. Obviously this is not the most cost efficient way for me because I do live in London, so travelling to and from London every day would be a lot cheaper than getting in a hotel. However, you know, like I said earlier, you've got to treat yourself sometimes, and it gives me more time to spend with my friends who are going, so I can, you know, just make my experience a little bit better. However, other people may choose to do the commute, so just making sure that you know when your trains are, you know when you've got to be getting to places, because, you know, there's nothing worse than being stranded because, you know, you've missed the last train or something like that. So just, yeah, making sure that you have full control, full understanding, because these events do go on, I think they end at like 9 o'clock, but obviously that's when doors close. Sometimes people do hang around outside chatting, or, you know, they may go to the like close pub for a drink or something. So yeah, just being completely and utterly aware of timings, just so that you can kind of get from there and get back home in the safest way possible. Yeah, just generic stuff really. There's nothing wrong with being over organised and planned out. I love it, although I never stick to my own plans. Like, I'm the worst person at planning, so I need to make sure that I'm doing that this year, because yeah, I'm terrible at sticking to a plan. But anyway, I think that is going to be it for today. I hope that you enjoyed that video. A little bit of a weird one, but yeah, I really hope that you guys have a fun SITC if you are coming. If you do see this face around, don't know what I'm going to be wearing yet. Probably going to have makeup on, so come take a picture. No, but in all seriousness, if you do see me around, feel free to come up and, you know, have a little chat with me. I'm always happy to, you know, chat to people, even if I am an absolutely awkward weirdo. Yeah, so I hope that you guys all have a lovely SITC if you're coming. If you're not, then I hope that you guys come in a future years, so that I can come and see you all. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it there because this video, I'm just rambling too much. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see each and every one of you guys in the next video. Peace out, bitches.